Oregon Street's going to be completely reconstructed over the course of the next several years, all the way from the Fox River Bridge down to about 28th Avenue. One of the big needs is trying to provide an increased level of service for sanitary sewer, and on top of that, as you look at the street surface, it certainly needs to be reconstructed. The water main and the storm sewer need work as well, so it's not just a sanitary project, it's a complete reconstruct for a good section of the street. Public Works staff have presented 3 options to the Common Council for how to reconstruct Oregon Street. One option is to reconstruct it exactly the same width as it is, 44 feet from face of curb to face of curb. That results in 2 8-foot parking lanes and 2 14-foot driving lanes. 14-foot driving lane is oversized and excessive. Standard design criteria is a 12-foot driving lane. The city's comprehensive plan calls for 12-foot driving lanes on arterial streets such as Oregon. The other 2 options are to reconstruct Oregon Street at 40 feet in width, which is 2 8-foot parking lanes and 2 12-foot driving lanes. One of the 2 options does widen out the 2 signalized intersections at 9th Avenue and South Park Avenue. There are certainly pros and cons to all of the options that we've presented. Continuing to keep the street at 44 feet in width, the biggest difficulty and con with that is it will be extremely difficult to provide ADA compliant ramps at all of the intersections. And the signalized intersections, it will be even more difficult to try to get the signals in place with new control cabinets and provide for ADA accessibility, because the buildings are right up into the lot corners and right on the right-of-way line in many cases along Oregon Street. So that's one of the big drawbacks to constructing the street at the 44-foot width. Obviously, a big pro to that is it's the same as it is now, so there's no change in the overall look or feel driving down Oregon Street. Narrowing the street to 40 feet in width is consistent with the city's comprehensive plan. It also provides for a wider terrace area, which makes it easier for us to be able to get new signals, new control cabinets, and maintain ADA compliant ramps at those signalized intersections. Having wider terraces provides for more snow storage, so it lessens the impact of snow plowing operations on the actual public sidewalk itself. And also having a narrower street means there's less snow to be plowed up on the terrace as well. So those are, I think some of the big pros to it, in addition to, kind of opening it up, giving the ability to get some trees and tree grates planted, to improve the streetscape aesthetics of Oregon Street. A 12-foot driving lane is very adequate to handle normal vehicle and even semi-traffic driving up and down it. None of the options that we have presented to council at this time include bike lanes or sharrows. None of the options that have been presented would have the same look or feel as that southern stretch of North Main Street. Certainly the narrowing of North Main Street has slowed traffic down significantly, but that's not our intention here with Oregon. Our intention here with Oregon is to provide a street that complies with all the technical design standards, meets the direction in the city's comprehensive plan, and accommodates driving and parking and hopefully pedestrian traffic as well. Anybody who's interested in getting more information on the project can contact the engineering division of the Department of Public Works.